Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. It is time for some more Dragon Quest 1. It occurs to me I don't know, like, how much more of this we have. A lot of the stuff we encountered in the back of last stream was some new areas, new bosses, and we've been in every town. We have a couple of places that we still need to explore now that we have the final key. It's time for another tour. But, like, thinking about it, we're at the point where, like, we should be getting the items to build the bridge. But first, here, we need to call up Rubus. That's the entire reason we've been getting the sigils. So let's jump on in. Hope you're all having a good Wednesday. It's good Wednesday time. We're at our home base, the Monarch of Metal's house. Slyo's here. Gwaelin's here. But yeah, as we kind of can see here, we picked up the last of the keys. And so we kind of have a world tour to go take care of. There's a couple immediate ones that come to mind. I remember the Weeping Isle and areas around it having some stuff for us. So we'll want to go check out there. We also, we can't make our way to, I guess the objective thing here. With the ultimate key, you know how we went into Galen's tomb? We went partway in and were stopped by a door. Well, now we have the ultimate key, so... We also learned some science. We learned some interesting moves. We fought a big armor. We fought a lot of bosses, actually. We fought a big armor that we probably weren't supposed to be beating, but we punched up and got there. And then we've had a couple of bosses along from the Weeping Isle as we made our way through there. Let's go ahead and, speaking of the Weeping Isle, I think that's a good place to start. I know there were multiple chests in here that we need to pick up. And then there's a secret area on the outside we want to visit. So, still 2 treasures. I don't know if Holy Protection works in here, but... Now there's a chest down there, I can see it. There's only the one exit from here. Still 2 chests. But yeah, how's your Wednesdays going? I'm having a pretty good one. Always happy to be back in the saddle on a Dragon Quest Wednesday. Did we get Snoop yet? We can't. The Snoop scroll is over in Tantagel Castle. And that would involve bringing Gwaelin back. Which is just not something that's occurring. So, we're just gonna be down Snoop, which I know means that, like, there's gonna be some treasures that are gonna be out of reach for us. Don't get to eat anything because of medical procedure and you're a bit miserable. Oh, no food, that is always a unpleasant place to be. Okay, I think this way leads to one of them, and then one of them was at well, we're here questing, hopefully you can keep your mind off it. So I think up here is one of them. I think... Yes, here it is. And then I think the boss room has another. So what do we got here? Let's say. Okay, what could it possibly be? I don't know. It is worse defensively than the Ogre Shield. However, let's go ahead and take a look at that. It says it bestows various effects. But yeah, we did hear from a lot of people that the legendary Erdrick pieces of equipment were a big target of the Dragonlord, and so being here in the Weeping Isle, one of their bases, that makes sense. This is a shield, I agree. Spells and breath attacks. Wow. Okay. Damn. Not cursed, you can't sell it. So it's less defense, but like, spells and breath attack. Yeah, I'm not turning that off. Thanks. Well, glad to have a hit like that already. Damn. Speaking of spells.
Well done.
I think we're fine on defense. Yeah, 6 breath damage from that. Wildfire doing 9.
Have care. Thou art a hero indeed.
Okay. Well, now we want to get into the boss room. There was also a chest there. Damn, what a good find. I doubt that we're going to find anything else on that level, but I could be proven wrong. Maybe we get a Slyo snack. But yeah, we learned about, you're right, we learned some science about re-heal and hocus pocus and the ability to use sigils. At first I thought it was like opposing health, because it first happened as we had an opponent also under yellow. Alright, so up here there was a, yeah, whatever. There was a cage with a goodie in it, right? Yeah. We just, oh my god, look at how many goodies there are here. We just couldn't come back. Oh, no. Or did we just leave? And that was locked. Anyway, let's get our goodies. This might have been open and I just didn't grab these, or it was locked. Damn. You know, oomph powder's real. Ruby wristband. Okay, I think that's the minor defense up one. 1 gargoyle. We were, the last time we were here, we were under some pretty heavy pressure with the priest being hit by a breath attack. Things were not great. Alright, what other goodies do we have? A garish garb, I think we have that. Pirate King's pendant. I've actually been equipping that, I think. That's been, yeah, that's right here. This thing is like a reasonably powerful equipment. Okay. Oh, and some more over here. Alright. Rabbit tail. Rabbit tail. Rousing ring. Rousing ring. Oh! A mimic! And like, full mimic! That's not a Canabox, it's Mimic. You're not affected by anything, huh? Okay, you're pretty chompy. Alright, let's Let's turn on some moves. Ogloff has a mimic from the Mimic Museum, but is very much an Ogloff mimic. Certainly. I'm now thinking about that. Because I'm, like, pretty familiar with Ogloff comics. Yeah, okay, no. No, okay. Sorry, when I think Ogloff, the actual first thing I think of is subtle, isn't it? This is... What was Reheal was like defensive moves, right? Yeah. Oh
no!
Oh yes, the guy that's so excited to build a labyrinth. That's a great one. Wow, this mimic's at half, huh? Okay. So this is triple damage. We get 2 out of it. Mimics Monogatari 4 has mimics that are just cats in boxes. Ooh, okay.
Have care!
So going ahead and using Miracle Slash to keep our health. Ooh, well, terrible. Okay.
Have care!
I heard that. I heard that break.
More heal.
Have care!
Oh! Okay. And the mimic drops a slightly smaller treasure chest. Oh, that's like a big MP heal, right? Yeah, big MP heal. Okay. Let's take a diamond. Put it back in my... You know, that's like a nice shield. You know, the nice ice shield, but like, I'm feeling pretty good about our shield right now. Alright, was this the one? There was one of these inns that had a door we couldn't open. Yeah, this is the one. Couldn't remember which, but I remembered one of these had a door we couldn't open, or a door that had a chest we couldn't open in it. So, cats in boxes. Alright. So, a goodie here. Another Sage's Elixir, sure. And a Slyo snack. Let's go ahead and have a Slyo snack. Stamina's a good one to have too. 3, okay. Are we good in this room? Okay. Did we? Yeah. Well, yeah, this was the one. Because I found a medal right here, I think. Mask of Implaceability. A what? Tell me more about the Mask of Implaceability. Protects the wearer far better than any other mask, 255 defense, but does require them to put up with an inconvenient curse. This is a helmet. Ah, okay, sure. Yeah. 1 gold coins? Well, 1 gold coins. Okay, the next one I want to go to is... We actually might be at the closest spot. No, we're not. No, we can't go up and around. Weeping Isle is the closest spot. 1 gold coins. So, there was a treasure chest in a secret spot. I'm feeling, like, reasonably powerful. I don't need to be bonking too many enemies on the head. We won't throw it on forever, but, like... World Tour is a time to do a lot of traveling rather than fighting. We have a dungeon to go into in a little bit later as well, so... This is where I think the other treasure chest was this secret spot. Umbra. Okay. Yeah? The hell? Yeah, you got, like, powerful magic? Damn. 1, 2.
Well done.
Thanks, Gwaelin. Okay. Okay, so here we are. Yeah, I think it was... Yes, because there was a chest of every type here. So this is... Agility ring. Okay. Magical finger endowment that can make an acrobat out of anyone. Wood grain ring. Yeah, okay. That's not meteorite bracelet, but like that is like 20%, 10 or 10%. I think that looks like a 10% boost. Okay, where else could we... I think there was one here in the guard building. Yeah, not out here. I think it's in one of these buildings. Yeah, this is the one I'm thinking of. I think it was here? Because it was like right next to the guard, right? Yes, 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 it's right here. Bum, 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 bum. What's that put us at? Oh, one more? Oh, okay, 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 okay. 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 Woo! Okay. Where else? Oh! Hello. Hey, Zaylan. Cat. No! No. Gwaelin's also on a world tour. Start playing Dragon Quest 3 HD yourself. Clown Thief Pilgrim. Yeah, okay. You basically will have a good time with whatever sort of party you end up choosing. But Sorry, end on doing the Tendo. My great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather always said. But yeah, the idea, we've talked a lot about like how Gwaelin was attached to Cantlin, but like likely left the lyre back at home. Okay. Well, we already went to call it this. Let's quick go to Rimmeldar. Okay, nothing outside. I remember there was a chest we needed the second key for, but not the third. That one there. Oh, I see. We have the ultimate key. Okay. Another Sage's Elixir. We're getting a bunch of those. Erdrick did reach it. How they did this. Have we been... I have to keep a closer eye on our referring to Erdrick. I know I talked about, like, the way that it shows, like Erdrick assumed to be a guy and what that kind of tells. But if it stays, especially in a, like, an older historical text, where, like, things might be more accurate, the difference between those two. Okay. Other jails. Tanta jail, but we can't go there. Other jails. Dwarves? This is where we found one of the, elements in this well. Well. Ooh, but, like, if we can find out more about that helm, is that here? Where could Erdrick's helm be? Okay, nothing down here. Yeah, we got this. It's a locked door. Hold the land outside. Hello. Why is that a locked door? Okay. Because we needed specific keys for in here and we never came back. Okay. How much more of these caves can we get in, then? Okay, we're, like, reasonably powerful in here. Okay. A goodie. Yes! Bum, 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 bum. That's 30. So we can head back. But there's still more treasure on this floor, right? Like, 2 more. Are we yet? We can't snoop. Were there more doors? Were there more chests? Heck. Alright, we gotta go check the corners. It's like, this is a locked door, but like, of course it is. Let's do a little bit of scouting. Not down here. Uh-huh. Hey, buddy. Grab that barrel. It says 2 on this floor, but they could be, like, over in corners, too, which is a thing. Like, nothing on this floor. Okay, everything's above. Maybe over here? No. Nothing here. But we found a mini medal, and that means we gotta go back. That's the next place, is because 30 was our next item. I don't even remember what the next item was. Through here? The world tour continues in places we didn't even think we'd be. This is what we lose for not having Snoop. That's okay. These are the prices we pay. Like, okay. Yeah. Cave of the Dwarves, hold the land outside. We're gonna quick go over that bottom right corner, and that'll be the last spot we check here. Picked a thief because, yeah, having like treasure, no treasure and Snoop is really good. I really became a fan of Monster Masher. I really became a fan of Thief. That was like I had Thief Clown, Monster Masher, Monster. Thief getting some very powerful physical attacks is very nice. Right, over here is where I'm gonna go. But like, having a priest and having a priest early is really powerful. Hello. Nope, okay. Alright, let's head over to the Citadel of the Monarch of Metals. Let's get our 30. Woo! Alright, what's our goodie? What's our goodie? I am he. A Savior's Stave. 35 is a meditation scroll. Ooh, a scroll. Ooh. Damn, okay. Okay, meditation. Let's check the stave. Staff that can be used in battle to boost breath resistances. Okay. Wow, it's also a big upgrade on attack? Yeah, alright. That is actually the best weapon we have? Okay, that's the best weapon we've got, yeah. Yeah, okay. So we have, like, as far as things go, no, I just want sort of like this. Okay. Because we've got Fairy Foil for use in defense boosting, Orochi Sword for defense lowering, Savior's Stave for free breath resistance, and the best attack, and the Scourge Whip, which is our whip best weapon, and then Swallowtail, which is our boomerang best weapon. Okay. Sweet. Dang, love to get a good prize. Let's go ahead and save, and then let's head over to, Gwaelin? I think we're heading up there. Channeling Dragon Quest V Protag, using a stay for a while. Alright. So, let's head over to Gwaelin. See how everyone's doing here? Hey! Yes, that's true. We are over-leveled for Dragon Quest 1. We hit over level 30 in the last stream. I think we were 27 or 28 to start that one. Okay. We also are like, there's a difference in like the way that stats work in this game, so we have a much higher stat total. Robin Hood. Oh, there actually should be some doors here we can open on top of going into the grave. That'll be nice. Let's quick hit the end. I'd like to have full MP going into an unknown tomb. The first floor is going to be nothing. It was a place we could go earlier with just a simple key. But... okay. So if we can find the lyre, that would allow us to summon Rubus. Which is our goal here. Need to get on the phone with Rubus about the Dragonlord. But yeah, this door. Hello. Fiends! Away, foul creatures! Ring of Clarity. Catsuit. Feline-themed duds that live out their dream of being a kitty. It doesn't change our overworld while we're carrying Gwaelin, but it looks like our combat would change. Okay. Very precious item. All right. Meow. Sadly, we cannot have Gwaelin carried by Catboy, as great as that would be. Okay, will we find Gwaelin down here? So you can see the door in the bottom right, which over here, which is the one we couldn't open. We'll just kind of do full... okay. Enemies in here are very, very small compared to where we are now, so... Finding Gwaelin everywhere feels like a Dark Souls quest. It's finding, you know, Siegmeyer at different points. There's still treasure, I think it's fine. He hasn't died 3 times where we go and save him, that's true. Not quite a Dark Souls quest. Okay. Let's head through. Quick head over here and just double check. Again, I'm just sort of checking the area. But this was the door we were waiting at before. And now we can open it. So, a goodie here. You got it, boss. I like the way that this is like a flooded tomb because we're on the coastline. Like this place is a very rundown. All right, deeper and deeper. That's fine. A dungeon continue. Ooh. Ah, so if you remember Galen's grave, We do have this, like, multiple downstairs bit where, like, this is gonna lead... Ooh, I like the lower pitched here. That's good. I like that we can see below in that middle bit. That's cool. Alright, what do we got here? Spitegeist and a ghoul. Well, give me that stave, and then let's start crunching. A lot of health.
Oh no!
We're pretty powerful, though. Yeah, I like that map we can see in the center bit. What's treasure down here? 5 down here. Okay, I don't see any here. Skeleton swordsman! That's so many swords.
Have care.
Okay. I think we can just attack for the last one here.
Have care.
Ah, that's a good explosion on death. Okay. Alright. Heading up. We want to check all 5 of these little corners. 2 silhouettes. That is time to equip the Scourge Whip. Hello! Please?
Thou art a hero
Okay.
indeed.
Not today.
Terrifying.
Bravo!
And you obviously whack as a move, it does terrify me. 5 on this floor too, damn, alright. Well, let's go down this first. Pair of skeleton swordsmen, that's probably just Kasiz.
Have care.
Yeah, whack in a one-character game is a different, whew.
Well done.
There's a reason I'm carrying a diamond on me. We only have the one, but... Ooh, level 34! Alright, what do we get? 17 more HP, 300 flat on MP. 7 more strength. Good numbers. Good numbers, good numbers. Okay, down we go. Okay. This has an entire section. Oh boy. Alright, let's check this bottom section here first. Nope. Then we're gonna go up and around. This is a terrifying section. Savior's Stave, and we're going to Undead Undoer on the Silhouette first. Oh, okay.
Have care. Oh no.
I don't like that at all. Okay, get out of here. Last I heard the Dragon Quest theme. I heard the Dragon Quest theme last week on a non-Dragon Quest game, a PC 98 Evo game, as an enemy that's just the dinosaur. One of its attacks is to play the Dragon Quest theme. That's cute. Oh, we're dazzled. All right, we're not hidden. Oh, we are hidden. Nice.
Oh no.
let's hit you with Zapple then. What does the Zapple taste like?
Indeed.
Is it delicious?
Have care.
Zapple.
Have care.
PC 98 version of Evo. Okay, so we're gonna head north and around. Because I want to check for treasures. 3 of them. I like the SNES version. It's a JRPG with a single character. They're pretty different? Okay. Like, it's not... Okay, that's interesting. It's not... Like, I'm thinking of the SNES title, but it's not that. They just disappeared. They're gone. Rip. Spells. I'm just gonna cast delete.
Bravo!
Okay. 2 skeletons. Well. These ones are weak to it. They're still standing. But they don't have much fair. Okay, that's fine. That's not enough to knock you down. Okay. I'll pay a little bit of blood for that choice. I'll pay a little bit more blood for that choice. Trying to conserve MP rather than blood. We have ways of restoring MP, that's not a problem, but... Okay. 1 skeleton swordsman. Put on the stave, and let's go Undead Undoer. Alright, you're getting a Zapple too.
Oh no!
Ooh, the Zapple too.
Have care.
Wish this had like a quick equip attack based on how we like, because you're right, we are doing like this equipment swapping for a whip or a stave or a bit like that. Because like I want to have the stave on, and like if that went quicker. I see what you're thinking.
Thou art
Destroyed.
a hero indeed.
I am playing on, oh, hold on. I see those. Sly snack and a dark robe. What are you? Hold on. Don't equip it. Go to equipment. Just the right hue to make avoiding enemy attacks that bit easier. It's a robe, makes it easier to evade physical attacks when equipped. It's not cursed. Interesting. How good is it? That's pretty good. Yeah, that's what Zapple takes. Shockingly. This is a good piece of armor, by the way. We're wearing Erdrick armor, and that's only 20 below it with an evasion. It's way better than the Cloak of Evasion. Nice. Okay, good. Good to find a goodie that I am happy to have, you know?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, I agree, I know. I'm starting to use spells because of that dazzle.
Well done. Oh no.
Be gone.
Have care.
You gotta be dead to zap, right?
Oh no.
Be gone.
Bravo.
Okay. Oh, well, you're getting smoked by Undead Undoer then, right? Or no, that turns into a different damage type. Hmm.
Have care. Thou art a hero indeed.
Okay. Love to have quad hit. Yeah, become, like... Maybe that's the demon one that, like... this is one we just kisses away.
Burn.
Well done.
You're not dead. Okay.
Have care.
I'll take an explosion for that.
Yeah.
Thou art a hero indeed.
Okay. Checking every corner. So, you can see that there's a couple dead-ended spots that we're gonna go check as well. But, like, right now I want to go to the top left is actually our goal. Burning through MP.
Oh no.
Big spending down here.
Cassis.
But it's good. These are fights that are worth, like, a sizable amount of experience. Half a metal slime each. And, like, we are still leveling and gaining real stats, so... Okay, so we're gonna head this way. Use me, we got him.
It's over.
Yeah, Pearly Gates. Which is cool. I love that we have, like, quad hits under our multi-hit, right? Like, that sort of thing is a fun thing to do with our sigil system and our way of, like, leveling up magic and abilities, or, like, if we're under half or if we're under a certain effect. I think that's pretty cool. One skill gone?
Ha.
Have care.
Ha. Oh.
I love the crit sigil turning on right before it hits. It's got very good timing to it, you know? Alright, so what's the goodie here? Another Skelgon? Alright, well.
Oh no.
Ha.
Oh no.
If we get hit under half, we just pull out double dragons, so... Okay, let's... Alright, here we are. What is this goodie? Crackle Slash. Ooh. I'm so happy to find more skills still in the world. I love finding these. These are such a cool thing to have. So that's Big Ice Slash. Uh-huh. It's more expensive. It costs the same 10 as Miracle and Falcon. Okay. I assume it's not actually that useful down here, because these are ice buddies and such. I'm actually... Oh, well, okay, I guess I'm not leaving. But yeah, I am playing on fast speed rather than ultra fast, just as a matter of my own. Much like me playing Slay the Spire on normal instead of fast mode. I do turn on fast mode when we do multiplayer. Things just go too slow without it. Specifically with 4 players on normal speed. Like, your cards resolve, especially if other players are on fast mode. Like, your turn, like, finishes way slower than everybody else's.
Bravo!
Alright. Alright, so we've got some other ways we need to go in here. I'll take a skeleton sword. You know what?
Have care.
Okay, so Crackle Slash doesn't have an upgrade. That was why I was doing this, was to check that. There's also still this. Metal Slash? Yeah, that sounds right. That's a very good guess. Like, we await a bonk a slime. Okay. Back up we go. Hello? I guess.
Oh no!
Sure. Go to hell? Go directly to hell. We to nothing, too? Okay. Guess we're not spellcasting.
Not today.
Is this the kill?
Oh no!
Okay, not on you. Not technically out of the woods yet. Okay, oof. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna see if Holy Protection works on this room or not. I don't know that it does. We might be high enough level. All right. Found it. This is actually kind of terrifying with how much MP we've got. I'm eating this.
Oh no!
I'm eating the Sage's Elixir.
Oh no!
Yeah, if this were somebody other than the Mimic, I would be willing to use the Defend to restore MP a little more. But the big thing here is that this is a fight where I'm likely to want to be using more heal, and this Mimic double acts with Drain Magic, so I'm willing to just spend if we got him. Okay.
Oh no! Have care!
Much better.
Oof, okay, okay. You're in...
Have care!
You're in red. Not enough.
Have care! Well done.
Okay. We're down to 25 MP after that. Yeah, okay, alright. Holy protection from enemies, not friends, it's true. And? You know, we get a refund. One hand washes the other. Easy, actually. It's fine. There's still 4 treasures left on this floor? What are you talking about? Okay. So we can see. Alright, okay. Alright, more mimics. Always more mimics. I have 8 MP. Well, we're eating a noomph powder.
Have care!
Much better.
Okay.
Well done!
Mimic defeated. And? Yeah, mm-hmm. One hand washes the other. It's fine. Okay. So let's check the left side of this room. The more confusion of where 4 items in this room are is more like where they'd be located, because we've gone through a lot of it. There must be like some... Oh, okay, there's some barrels over here. That makes more sense. Spider webs. Uh-huh. 34 bucks. Let's follow this way, just so in case there's... Yep, here we are. Slyo snack. Slyo snack. Alright. Yum. 3 HP. 1 stamina. You know what? I'm actually gonna... Let's use our abilities as we have them, shall we? We're very deep in the dungeon, but we still have yet deeper to go. While I'm thinking about it, let's put another oomph powder in the pocket. Okay. Now it's time to go back in. It's fun that we're like, mimics are real powerful at this stage still. Like, they've got, yeah, we just kind of head on down here. They've got multi-hit, they've got statuses, they've got whack, they've got drain magic. They can do all that twice in turn. It's a good place to be. Okay. So... just eat herbs instead. Okay. This is a very deep dungeon. Okay. We'll take some fights. You.
Oh no!
That Umbra is the scariest.
Have care!
And that's why that that could just be a lethal turn, you know? Alright.
Oh no! Oh no! Bravo!
Thinking about how healing was so MP intensive in the Dragon Quest Monsters 2 remake. There's a decent idea to just have 999 herbs. Because of how expensive it was. Damn. Okay. This way.
Thou art a hero indeed! Oh
Love having this much breath protection.
no! Bravo!
At this stage where that chilly breath, I think that was hitting us for like 50 before we had any of this? A bum 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 bum. I immediately went for that one. Harp. Harp, harp, harp. I don't want to be here, actually. Yeah, it's less me checking for a mini medal and me more checking for an inscription, right?
Have care. Oh no.
Okay. Down we go. Even deeper. No, 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 no. Alright, let's hear the even deeper music. So here we are down at the bottom. I don't want to fight this specific group. It's the shadow that terrifies me. Hello. We can do this. Oh,
Much better.
Excellent turn choice. Our efficacy is on group 1.
Let the fire consume thee.
Thou art a hero indeed. Have care.
So like if I defend, that's 18.
Have care.
So you can do the good old like, I want to get back my MP. We can just go ahead and get it back this way. Let's bonk a ghost instead.
Oh no. Thou art a hero indeed.
Alright, so you get to climb up this thing. Well, there's the lyre. Ooh. No fiend appears. A lyre once summoned wicked things, curse now gone, instead it sings. Yeah, part of the end of 3 is Erdrick brought into the world of darkness and left there, right? Like, we come here, we beat Zoma, but like that's not our home. And we're directly addressing this. Same cadence as the song of Roland. Ooh. We heard earlier, not this song, obviously. We heard the No Fiend Appears when we were, when the priest's son was saying it as words over his grave. Let me get the... Well, we've got, as it said, we've got everything. Let's summon Lady Rubus. Okay, we're not. Quick before we leave. Oh! I literally was just here for the inn, but hello. Most intriguing roguish fellow. We both flirt, like... Sounds like, you know, I could head south to, like, the fairy village. That would be, like, interesting. Like, you know, following in Erdrick's footsteps, and we just both nod and look at each other. That's... Alright. Okay, got what I came for, which is good. I'm glad we came back in. Looks like things have kind of calmed down around here. Okay. Well, let's make haste. We have the ability. We have the lyre. We've got the sigils.
So you have everything we need to summon Rubus. Well done.
The fairy
And the
flute.
ceremony can begin? It can. But we'll need to go to the top of the Shrine of Rain to carry it out. Atop the shrine, the sigils 5 installed. Then, fairy flute and lyre of ire in hand. Raise up a song to mighty Rubus' call. Thy melody shall reach that other land. If we do that, she'll come back to us. I'll play the lyre. Somebody else will need to come and play the flute.
Well, I'm not going. It's too dangerous. And I'm too, busy. Yes. Maybe our resident hero here could do it.
Perhaps I might? No. I'll do it.
Ma'am, are you okay?
Chief! You should be in bed! And besides, you can't go. You might get hurt again.
Not with our resident hero by my side.
No, I'm aware of that. I'm asking if she's okay. Like, you know, like...
I think I must have misheard you. You'll look after me, won't you?
But I know he's a hero. But he can't protect everyone.
Yeah, she's still...
Not on his own he can't. Which is why we're going to help him. After all, if the whole world gets plunged into darkness, it won't be very nice for us fairies either.
She said the same thing.
It's not going to be easy. And it's definitely going to be scary. But we have to help him. For our own sake. And for those we've lost.
All right, I'll do it. I'll help him. For me. And for her.
The darkness is spreading further with each passing day. We have to get to the Shrine of Rain right away.
So the Shrine of Rain, we visited there in 3, that tower, and that's also where we had, like, our contact with Rubus, so it makes sense that that's the location we need to go. But yeah, I know, like, the Overseer going out here, she, are you, like... Are you able to make the trip? But yeah, glad this remake added characters. Yeah. I also, it's like, look, if the world plunges into darkness, we can't have another victory for fairies. How's Cat and Slime? Wow, a battle cry! Cat and Slime were friends last we saw. Lady Goobus. Praying for your success while I wibble and wobble in the breeze. I believe in you, Gwaelin. Okay, so this is our, like, note that there's something more with the Soul Sigil. Vaguely. Your only hope, Slyo. So, alright. Well, so we're not gonna princess carry the Overseer out here. We're not gonna carry the princess and then have the princess carry the fairy. Fairy carry. Fairy carry. Fairy carry. Carry fairy. Fairy carry. But yeah, so this shrine here, the Shrine of Rain, we did visit. And so we've got the key to get in here too. So, Fairy. Ooh. Okay. We still haven't proved ourselves, but let's get to the top and let's summon Rubus. We gotta make a phone call. So yeah, we're able to enter. And it looks like this place is in dire need of some repairs. As you can see, we're going to be climbing a fairly beat tower. We get our tower music? Yeah. What sort of foes do we have in tower? Sure. That is a fine free item. I will accept this into my pocket. Okay, yeah, real foes, of course.
Have care.
We're behind a door that needs the final key, so...
Oh no.
It's not like we could Peninsula of Power this or something, right?
Cassis!
Well done. Thou art a hero indeed.
Okay. Yeah, and this isn't much of a dungeon, mind you. Freezing fog. Well. Ooh, it's got soothing song.
Have care. Have care.
Let the fire consume thee!
Bravo.
Yeah, we're not going to be in here for length, but we are going to be in here for fights. We also get a nice view of the ocean back there. That's cute. Like, we are climbing this tower. Ooh, barrel. Sure. 3 Chimera. We could whip Chimera squad. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Okay, and that third one has enough reduced damage to not die to it. This summoning Rubus bit is something I'm super interested in from a connection to different games thing. Rubus is our character that kind of is the most connected between different titles. You know, we meet Rubus at the bottom of the ocean in 6, and obviously Rubus, the goddess that created this land, like we have a much more direct connection to all our other titles. That's a fall down. Bum 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 bum. Okay, let's go grab the treasure from the other side. And it looks like we have a place we can fall right there. Whew! Stone Golem. Okay.
Oh no. Bravo. Have care.
Okay.
Oh no.
hits reasonably hard. Ooh, get buff! Hell yeah.
Have care. Bravo!
Okay. We're getting real experience out of this, too. Okay. So, Goody over here? Yeah, Goody over here. Another room powder. That's a real item, again. So there's a spot to fall here. I'm not... Okay, that just brings us down. This doesn't change how far it is for us to get to the next floor, because we can just sort of go over to, it's over in that room anyway, so... We just have to go up some extra stairs.
Have care.
Skell gone.
Over.
Oh no! Thou art
7 had more of our, like, establishment of different styles of deities is kind of the thing that 7 does. And we know that 7 is also linked with Rubus and the illusions from Caravan Heart. Hey, there's our level. These levels are huge. Just like, yeah, here you go. Here's 26 HP. Thanks. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. Yo, we have a spell still? I thought that was still a scroll. Okay. That's all target. Ooh, yeah. We have the power of a hero on our side. But yeah, this is the reason I didn't really mind falling there, because, like... Alright, how bad? Give me the numbers. Come forth, Divine Lightning. Yeah, alright. Sweet. 300 apiece. You can also hear the breeze and see how high up we're getting here. It's really nice. We don't have to call forth Divine Lightning on you. We can just call forth the fires of hell.
well done.
Having the power of a hero means having the power of at least one god and one anime. Alright, so there were some goodies. There's 2 of them. Ooh, Slio Snack! Thank you. Light of Iron. Okay, a fiend appears still.
Have care.
I realized I hadn't checked that it had the same use case.
Over.
Bravo!
Okay. Still one more on this floor, huh? And here we are. Top of the Shrine of Rain. Slio Snack is ours. A nifty nut. Okay, goody. Full moon ring. Yeah, that's paralysis preventing. That's a good old bozo. Special medicine. It's not a bozo snack. Bozo bites. Now we could go to the center, but we're gonna... Ah, the sage is up here too. That makes sense. The second it drops.
Have care. Well done.
Soup up, because that makes sense, because, like, that would be Thordane, right? Like... Ooh, another Slyo snack. Finding a lot of these today. This is like 7? Okay. Well... I see some sort of foe over there, so... we're gonna... Yeah, I can see a floating something, and obviously, this is a place that would be a known place to defend, if this is where Rubus can come into the world. Yo, nice axe! The Gargoyle. Yeah, that's the Sword of Ruin, or that cursed blade. I recognize it having passed over it a few times. Oh, you want to die? All right, that can be arranged. But no, we got our cool interrupt as we like to do. Dead as a dodo. Okay, my first thought on dead as a dodo is like, wait, you know about the extinction of the dodos? But like, yeah, this is the world of darkness above Earth, right? Like that's just Earth. Okay, well, this looks like a foe I probably want to raise my defenses against, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, you've got
Much better.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. All right. Uh-huh, I see. Interesting. I'm not carrying that sort of stuff. Next turn we get spells back. All we need to do is live? Come at me. Nice try, buddy.
Today, much better.
Okay.
Much better.
Let's get Reheal active. Okay, you are dangerous. You're weak to Crackle Slash, though, and a number of our slashes. Dodgy Dance doesn't have an upgrade, does it? No. I don't know. Alright. Let's see what damage looks like. 120 from that. Alright. Let's put up other defenses. We know how to fight a fight like this. We fought a long one. The anti-spell means we want to keep re-heal up as much as possible so that we can have, like, passive healing.
Much better. Not today.
Have care. Have care.
Yeah, alright. Again, we need to not be dying, so I have a button for that.
Not falter.
Oh! Piercing that, huh? Okay, you just crit through it. Damn. Ooh. That's deadly. Huh. Okay. So we can't count on defending champion here either, because we can get crit through it, even if we have the 90% damage reduction. Crit does. Okay, okay. Okay. We're still in big health, so we haven't broken through to half.
Hero.
Okay. We got big hits. This is similar to our armor fight, but the ability to knock our spells out is the biggest thing. Let's go straight back in now that we know that we're going to be spell locked. That's the biggest change between this and the armor is the spell lock. I should check my accessories and see if I have more. Well, okay, first things first. We do have the ability to change up these asbestos earrings. We can swap onto, like, Banishing Bell too? Okay. I'm gonna set re-heal up first. I don't want to be doing a lot for spells here. Okay, that's just, even with two of them on, that is still hitting really actively. Okay.
Thou shalt not escape.
Please, no.
Oof. Alright, we have a lot of health to work with, though.
Not today. I shall rend thee asunder.
Okay, and that heals 100 on a charge. I'm gonna just cop out. How good is this here?
Thou shalt not escape.
Okay, we dodged the hit, but we didn't take the hit. Okay. We didn't redirect it. Kaswoosh is nothing. That's so much less of a problem. That fizzle is such a terrifying move, though. Okay. We are... I want to keep the dodgy dance up if I can.
Not escape. Not today.
A lot of big hits here. All right, and then let's just get crackling.
Oh no.
Yep. 128. I think we're gonna go muster strength big.
Much better.
Because then we can... Again, the Miracle Slash hits for like 100 healing.
Well done.
Okay. We're still mute. We'll play defensively then. I think that's how we have to play this. We just have to play... Like, we have to play defensively when we don't have the ability to spellcast, because we don't have the ability to, like, pull ourselves back up from the brink. So I need to use Cop-Out, Dodgy Dance, and more things like that while we're under the 3 turns where we're under this. So... Because we might just take turns that look like that. So we're gonna...
Thou shalt not escape!
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Keep hitting yourself.
Much better.
Keep hitting yourself. Alright, back to full. Enough.
Not today.
Hey, we're in yellow health. Okay, I feel like we've got a pretty solid plan. We just... easy for the Gargoyle to catch us off guard. Let's set up reheal.
Reheal.
Dangerous foes. I love dangerous foes, by the way. It's important that there are dangerous foes in the world.
More heal.
Alright, Dodgy Dance back up. So we don't get hit by that.
Much better. Thou shalt not escape.
Okay. Ah! Come on! Okay, alright. You gotta stop that.
Much better.
Okay. Just get out of there. We leaving.
Not today.
All right. We're set up to get Crackle slashing.
Reheal. Ha!
Just using Cop-Out seems like a very strong move in this fight.
Much better. Ha! Not today.
Are we gotta be like 1 or 2 hits from down here. Not enough MP. Oh. Well. I'm sorry, buddy.
Ha!
Well done.
Not enough HP.
Let us waste no time in summoning Lady Rubis.
Agreed. Gwaelin, let's Okay. Gargoyle made us fight for it. The The specifics of like hitting you hard and then all of a sudden blocking our heal really took the legs out from under us on that first one, but able to come up with countermeasures. We have a lot of them. We have a lot of moves. You have to find the ones that are best for you. That's a fight where being very dodgy seems like the best way about it. Cop out over defend as a move. And like dodgy dance. 15 HP? That's good. Good to get a full level there too. How's the Sage? It's true. Gwaelin's here. Tee. Gwaelin's grown very attached to Slyo in our days of travels. It's great, I love it. Very. All right. We've got a ritual. Gargoyle has a chance to drop the sword. That makes sense. That is a sword. Like, the sword tells you everything about that enemy, right?
Let us begin.
All right.
The time has come.
The time has come. Return to us, O Holy One.
If this were a PS1 game, this is where we would have a CG cutscene. You're absolutely right. The attempt to summon God from 7. Hello!
I am Rubis, mother to the land of Alefgard.
Almighty Rubis, we have awaited your return.
And I have awaited your call, beloved fairies. You did well to reach me in that place. And who is this I see before me? The scion of Erdrick, and beside him, Gwaelin of Tantagel. That I was able to return was thanks to you both. You have my gratitude.
And thou hast mine, Lady Rubis. 'Twas thanks to thee that the hero and I were united.
Perhaps the message I entrusted to you might bring about other unexpected results. But we must not grow complacent. Though I have driven back the darkness for now, I have not rid the land of it entirely. Until such a time as its source, the Dragonlord, is defeated, Alefgard will not be safe.
Rubis, dragons were once our holy protectors. How did the Dragonlord come to be infected by the power of the night?
I know not, and I would return him to his true form if I could. But it may already be too late. Scion of Erdrick, the Dragonlord must be stopped ere the darkness spreads. And only you, one born of the blood of heroes, might stop him. In order to reach him, you will need 3 sacred objects. One of the rain, one of the sun, and one of the rain's bow. The last may only be gained by means of a certain holy talisman. Seek out that talisman. Gather the relics of rain and sun and journey to the shrine known as the Sanctum. There, all shall become clear. Beloved fairies, you have suffered much.
Yes, we have. But we've made up our minds. We're not going to let it happen again.
We're going to help the hero.
Then allow me to entrust to you part of my power, that you might aid him all the better. I leave the fate of this world in your hands.
She is gone?
Not gone, just returned to the land. She's part of it, you see. I'm sure if she has any more messages for us, she'll let you know.
Almighty Rubis herself, thou didst summon her unto us, and with the storied lyre of ire, no less, the staff of rain is thine. Bold hero, for thou didst return to us that which I asked, and I am a man of my word. Pray, visit me in my chambers.
I guess summoning God back on here. Oh! It continues to be, yeah, so it's so wild they did so much with Gwaelin, you can just take her right back to Tangel, not have her for any of this. But, like, she's important here for all this scenes, and also now she actually has stuff she can do in combat? Yeah, we can defeat Gygas. Okay. That's wild to think of, like, because, like, as I was talking about, like, just with the scenes we've had, I really like having Gwaelin around as both as, like, hey, we have a character with us because we're silent and Gwaelin's able to talk, but also, like, little bits we have between us where, like, you know, we talk to Zaylin on the beach and we just nod at each other, and, like, the setup for 2 is that Gwaelin and Slyo here leave Elfgard, and that's why the descendants of Slyo and Gwaelin have these kingdoms out in other islands. And, like, we're setting up a lot more of, like, a budding relationship between them, in the way that Gwaelin's like, you're not getting, like, I'm not letting you go. Like, I don't know. And now she also, like, is able to do things in fights, too. So... Alright, there was one more item. Yeah, I see it. I had counted the amount of items out here. Bum, 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 bum. You can't hide from me. 33, we need 2 more.
Oh no! Thou art a hero indeed!
Okay, let's check the other side. I don't think there's any items over there, or can be, but... Nope. We want to knock out these ones first.
Thou art a hero indeed! Have care! Have care!
Okay, and then Flame Slash.
Oh no! Well done!
Get out of here. Okay. So, yeah, now we're at the point where we're on the normal main quest of Dragon Quest 1, which is get our 3 items. We have to go downstairs to go collect the Staff of Rain. We have the Sunstone. Luckily, we collected that. We then need the proof of a hero to get the Rain's Bow. You know, that's a good one. That you can go get that down in Australia. All right, Staff of Rain. I wonder if that's equipable. The last can only be made by, yeah, the amulet that is the proof of. The second's a sunstone, and I can just look. You have a glowing bag. Okay. Yeah, so in 3, at the spot where that talisman would be in 1, it's just sitting in the ground on the swamp. In Dragon Quest 1, to get this, you save the princess and you get Gwaelin's love as an item, which you can use to tell yourself how far away you are from Gwaelin, which you use to go to a specific step count in a swamp. Ooh, did we invent like a dungeon? A swamp dungeon? We may have invented a swamp dungeon. There's also the other bits that are linking between Dragon Quest titles. Obviously, like 312 link in their own ways easily enough, but like we have set up at the end of 3, we had set up the priest Hargon as our like, yeah, we're leading into 2, and we had like the dragon egg that like Hargon was the high priest of the Dragon Queen. So. Really, I think I've said it once or twice before, but one of my only wishes is that there was a party chat button. I know there's not a party, but like... The talking to Gwaelin button. Alright, I'm headed back to the fairy village. No, we... Princess chat button, yeah. I wanted to see if Zayla made it over here. Oh, finally! This is what we could use with those, like, silly items we've been finding the whole dang game. The two-leaf clover and the... These are nothing. This is so very late for this to happen. Let's make a powder. Sure. Weird. After summoning Rubus, we get access to the Unsealant. You know? I don't know. Some things are meant to be a little baffling. How many? 33. And do a little bit of wandering. Did the battles shift back to less of a problem because, like, Rubus is back on the land, I wonder?
Well done!
We're just taking a walk here. Holy water. Because, like, so if we want to go to that swamp, you can see that dot, that's where we're trying to go. There's also, like, this spot over here, too, we'll want to head. I wonder if that's a dungeon. I think it's a poison swamp dungeon, that's my guess. It does look like, just based on how much we have going on here and how we're building up to getting the Rainbow Bridge, that, like, next week is gonna be playing too much Tales of Arise. I keep expecting a skit prompt. Yeah, like I said, I would love to have the party chat, like a little skit for especially, like, I do love and appreciate that we have the Gwaelin cut of the game. I don't know, I'm gonna keep saying that, but... Skits are, like, one of the best things that the Tales series has to offer. And, like, I feel like they're a thing that more games should have. You know, not necessarily skits, the system where, like, you're in different places and stuff and you get select on a little thing plays, but more like, more dialogue between your party members that you get at non-standard times. Whether that be, like, the little conversations you get after a battle in Xenoblade. Those are an important style of not skit. I remember talking about it at the time that I felt like it was a missing piece from FF12. Was that the party didn't have the little, like, not having any skits or little chatter between the party made it not as cohesive as I wanted.
Bravo!
Yeah, having characters decide it's time to talk about the sandwich they ate yesterday or anything like that. I already grabbed everything from here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It's one of the things I like the most out of a Tales game. One of the things I want to do at some point when I do get back to playing Tales of Eternia again is finding a way to like, get those. I'll be honest, like, the thing I'm looking for most at some point, if, like, in the next few years we get a Tales of Eternia remaster, is the global edition having the skits. Like, you don't have to voice them, you can just have them. It's fine. Play of the Year edition.
Have care.
Okay, 33. Hopefully, like, we want a couple more. Miniest of Metals. Mini metal in there. Yeah, and there's a lot of games that have their own. Again, like, talking about Dragon Quest 4 through 7 having party chat is that sort of thing. That's the MP hat. That's a nice drop. Okay, Malbeth, thank you for gifting out a sub to Noberq. Appreciate it. Alright, let's head east. West? Okay. But yeah, like, it looks like we're not finishing today, but rather we're gonna, like, go find our sigil, go to the shrine, and get things kind of in a position to go into the Dragonlord's lair. For next time. There's still more we haven't done, though. There's still the west of the island, like, out to the west of Tantagel. And obviously, we have our... Go to the Wayfarer's Inn. There's a fan translation for Tales of Eternity PSP, but it's French. Well, good for them. Okay. How are we on MP? Do I need to... Yeah, whatever, we're here. How long do you think this journey has been at this point? Like, passage of time. We're using Zoom for some pieces of it, but, like, we've stayed at a lot of inns. There's been a lot of overworld travel. Weeks? Month? There was a chest down here in the well. Right here. You are correct. This was here. We did a world tour. Well. Okay. This is a new area. I haven't gone west from or east from here, so we do have to like check for goodies on the ground. Ooh, hello. Yeah. Let's block.
Oh no!
They got a crit on their muster strength. Okay, well. We have a lot of health now. That's about the way you say whale. The whales keeps reminding me of the PS2 Atelier Iris barrel. Barrel. I'm always thinking about barrel.
Not today.
I like that everyone has their own read for it. Barrel. 4,000 bucks. Hell yeah. Alright, so let's check up on this coast, and then we're gonna head south and go check this southern coast before we go in. Okay. Got you through.
Oh no! Oh no!
Is there anything left to buy? There are, I think at the Dwarven, we should be able to buy some stuff at the Dwarven Forge. There was, actually, I wonder if there's a better hat. That's something we can check. Like, because we have the staff, and we can see if, like, the new weapons have, like, matching up to the stave. We must have a, like, so we're also still missing different Erdrick equipment, right? We have the armor, and we have the shield. We talked about the helm, but we haven't seen the helm. And same with the blade. We've talked about the blade while we were in Cole, but, like... something? It looks like a hill that might have something. Hello. This looks like a swallowtail fight. Uh-huh. These trees are a lot less deadly than when we fought them previous, where they were a lot more deadly. Just get the hell out of here. I take a flame slash on the face and leave. Make like a tree end. Okay. Okay, nothing here. So let's head east.
Ha! Not today.
Do not falter.
That wasn't enough to knock you down. That's bad.
Have care.
More heal.
Oh no. Oh no.
Much better.
Okay.
Not today.
Ooh, that was a crit too.
Thou art a hero indeed.
Okay, the knockdown. Okay. These things don't mess around. There's a crit through it. Goodbye. Just gone. I'm out. Peace. I'm gonna go stop at the inn. One of them. One of them's a lot more deal withable.
Ha!
Oh no.
Okay.
Ha!
Thou art a hero indeed.
Let's go make a stop at those shops and see if there's actually a weapon that's more powerful than this stave right now. Excuse me. So, not while we're inside. So let's go to Cave of the Dwarves. We've got enough stuff in the pocket we can sell if we need another, like, couple hundred thousands. Okay, yeah. So Blizzard Blade is just better as a weapon. I wonder if this has the Blizzard Blade effect where it does more damage than you would expect it to. Actually, yeah, quick, I'm gonna step away for just a second while I think about Blizzard Blade. I'm probably gonna pick this up, though. Okay. Bandit Mail is also... Nah. We're good there. So let's go ahead and sell off. Like... just some junk. Cannot sell the tectonic plate. Alright, that's good enough. So let's go ahead and buy ourselves a Blizzard Blade. Okay. Alright, back to the Wayfarer's Inn. Now we're gonna head into the swamp for a little bit. Okay, so I have to... So we have on Erdrick's armor, so we're just immune to the poison anyway. Okay. Forced to cut through here. And there's the ruined shrine. However... extract Seed of Strength and a diamond. Okay. Slyo snack for us. Before we go in here, I actually want to go check out this coast. There might be a goodie. Actually, that looks like a little secret spot right here. Check this out. Two treasures. Some bugs? Wow, there are knights out here? Barrel. Training powder. It's one. There's a second item here, though. Drink? Oh. Oh, boy. Hopefully there's a receptacle for a second item. Does not look like it, though. Looks like we're gonna be, looking for a mini-medal on the ground, or, like, $5,000. Okay. Oh, here we go. There's a barrel with $8,000 in it right here. You can barely see that. Check that out. There's a barrel right there. Well, made back, you know, a quarter of the cash we just spent on this sword. Alright, well, let's keep heading north. I want to check for more goodies. Yeah, there's another goodie stash over here. A prayer ring? Anti-freeze earrings. Ooh, that's actually real. Hold on. Hold on, that needs to be in the pocket. Bag. And then equipment bag. Make sure those... Staff of Rain is also an equipment. This is usable. One of the 3 great treasures of the world. Okay, let's just check to make sure there's not like a little secret over here or something. Okay. Can't believe someone shoved 4 goldmen. Just all the bricks from a goldman in the barrel. Whoa! Golden barrel. Okay. So, is this a little dungeon? Or is this just a little... No, this is the shrine we visited in 3. Well, looks like there's somebody guarding it. Bum 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 bum. 34? One more. Alright. We've added so many bosses in this, too. We're ready for a foe. Is that the illusion, gate? Like the Mirage foe that kidnapped, Oh! It's Big Skeleton! Armageddon! Oh my god, alright, Big Skeleton. So... I'm gonna set up defensive measures to start. Let's just go attacker. A thick fog. Everyone is spellblocked. Okay. Alright, more spell blocking. Put up the dodgy dance then.
Much better.
Okay. You also are healing. Okay. How much do I heal off Miracle / Normal?
Oh no!
Okay. Fog clears. Spells, reheal, please. Chose the right turn for that. Go to hell. You already came back from there, I understand. Undead Undoer, what's your damage? 145.
Not today.
I'm sorry, that's a big heal. Oh. Okay. Oh no.
Have care!
Damn. Are you healing more while my reheal is in effect? You are! You were healing for like 70 when reheal was up. Huh. Okay, you've got your own measures.
Thou shalt
Or-
not escape.
Thick fog, you got it, boss. Or maybe not. Maybe you just could heal anywhere between 1 and 100 HP a turn. Maybe that's what's going on here.
Have care!
I'm sitting here trying to like puzzle out why it's different, and it just is. It just is.
Oh no!
Maybe it's because I've got dodgy dance on now? Is it any buff?
Much better.
Huh. Deadly.
Have care!
55. Damn.
Not today.
33. We're no longer dodgy. Let's stay not dodgy for a bit. 28. Ooh. Hit with a paralysis. That's actually terrifying. Because I have on like 2. I think both of my accessories are anti, yeah. Okay. We gotta keep damage up because you've got the ability to be healing. I'm just gonna go more heal. Good turn for it. I suppose I've also got, like, my own, just like...
Much better.
Yeah. My own deflect.
Thou shalt not escape.
Perfectly, ready to deflect. We both parried at the same time. Are you with a sandstorm? That worked!
Much better.
Be honest, I didn't expect that to function. It's like fog's back.
Ha! Not today.
Okay, fog clears. Let's go ahead and cast a more heal. Pearly Gates is pretty solid here until you, Oh!
I shall rally anew.
Okay. So that's the prayer bit. I'm sorry, that was... So that's like re-heal up, but that was like double health. Okay. Here's while that's up, we've got... do I want to muster strength is actually really deadly because you can do the cop out. I don't know if we actually want to double up like that. Magic's touchy because, like, if we get hit by fog on a to-go first, it's hard to want to do that. We could hit with... Yeah? Yeah, what up? Sure, you got a glowy button, I'll touch it.
Oh no!
Cassis! The end is nigh!
Oh! Okay. That was the emblem of the hero there, and then we just Firebird comes in and we hit you with the Rising Phoenix. Okay, so this is also something that's like us having Gwaelin, a whole thing with Gwaelin being here. Because this is like, the thing we have active right now is like re-heal, but it's like double re-heal. How much does it cost? 105? Nice try, buddy. That was 40 and it did 1,000,000 damage. Oh my god. You know what? Sure. I'll hit you with that a third time. Get out of here.
Thou art outmatched!
Excellent! Oh no!
Yeah, that cost us 40 on that because we're down for... Okay, the prayer's off. That rules. God damn. Having Gwaelin around is such a cool thing. You're in red health. Oh, frick. At least I'm not undead. Do it again.
Well done!
Blarg.
The malice I sensed is no more.
That was worth 40 MP, by the way. That was doing 500. It was doing between 5 and 700 damage. Just hit you with the Rising Phoenix. Like, yeah, like that fight feels like it was going to be 2 HP. All right, that's fair. We've had some 20s in the last ones. But 14 more MPs, big 333. That fight is definitely a more of a dance. It's very cool to talk about fight design. We've had 3 fights now in the last like 2 streams that have been very physical based. Going from Erdrick's the armor, the knight blocking Erdrick's armor, to the fight we had against the gargoyle at the top of the tower, and then Armageddon here. And they're all very physically based fights, but in different ways, where the threat of, like, in this fight, because the opponent is able and willing to be using the deflection and has the regen, the regen pressures you to be aggressive, but the deflection means you can't go full all in on a big hit, right? You can't go in. I wanted to do Monster Strength and hit with a Miracle Slash, but that might kill me. That move's name is seemingly Erdrick's Fire. It has the Erdrick emblem. It has the hero's emblem. It appears, then the Phoenix comes through, the Firebird. Deals 5 to 700, 525 to 775 mixed fire, lightning, choosing the best element. Okay. Got through that fight using Pearly Gates. Yeah. Especially when you turn it on. But like this fight, you need to be a little safer. You're not under the same physical threat as you were in the Gargoyle. The Gargoyle has the ability to chunk your health very fast, and the armor is this long-term like dance we're doing. So I like that they're all different takes on a physical fight. We've had bosses. I like a boss that challenges you in a different direction. The fog here plays the same as the fizzle.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? You can, can't you? It's me, the chief. You know, the fairy.
Fairy?
I'm speaking to you from the Shrine of Rain. Lady Rubis gave me a special new power, you see. The boss wants to talk to you about something. Hang on. Oh, I think this should work.
Put me on. Put me on.
Hello. Thanks for getting rid of another one of those horrible monsters. That talisman you just got. It's a symbol of Rubis's love. She gave it to Erdrick way back when. And you humans came to call it the Mark of Erdrick. Now that you've got it, the sage at the Sanctum will recognize you as a hero for sure. So get a move on. The Sage of Rainbows is waiting for you.
Yeah. No, that was the plan the whole time. Don't you worry. I think it's important to have the different levels of showing objectives, not showing objectives, showing where you should be going and not. There's definitely a level of like, yo, hey, Dragon Quest 1 is a game where you need to talk to everybody in all these different towns to even find out really where anything is, what anything is, where to be going. But like, that conversation was definitely a much more modern game. Like, all right, we want to make sure that we put a little check mark on your that you're aware of this. Oh! Super Skills Part 3! Yeah, tell me about Super Skills Part 3. Is this gonna tell me about the Rising Phoenix? Oh, hey, hold on. Hey, wait a minute. Gust Slash's Sky Splitter, we've been using that. Highly effective against undead, amorphous, and material family monsters. Lightning Slash, Lightning Thrust. Guaranteed crit. Guaranteed crit's cool. So that's like a, you know, a metal slime bopper. And then Magic Barrier. 55 MP. You know what? Down to 0. 0 zone. That's a fun, like, way to, like, evolve up Magic Barrier, right? Like, yeah, it's the magic blocking zone. Working wonders with the fairies. That's Troubadour ability. Anyway. They did say there was an item here. Another Sage's Elixir is nice. Those are items I feel like we'd be using. Okay, no, I expected there to be a little, That's fine, we can go to the shrine. Can't walk there, obviously. It's right over there. Yeah, it's just Fairy House. I thought maybe... They said it sunk into the ground. I thought maybe we'd dive into a swamp cave, you know? Ooh, that's a good question. Mark of Erdrick is equipable. Yeah, I've been trying to make sure, like, if we can catch Gwaelin. Bestows various effects? Hold on. This is accessory. Grants immunity from instant death. Oh, yeah, yeah, give me that. Yep. Yeah, I'm in. Anyway, we can put away the diamond. And we can equip... Mark. I was looking for... Okay. Okay, so let's... Before we head over to the shrine... So... Let's go to the fairy village, see if Zalin's made it here. Doesn't look like it. We can trace our path back, see if we're still in Gwaelin, or if we're in Galenholm, or if we're, like, in a place on the way, one of the broken villages on the way down here. Lady Goobas. If I go... Let's go back to Galenholm, then. Screw it, we'll just walk it. Walk the world the way... Our friend would. See if you're still here first. You're still here, okay. Then you haven't moved on. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm thinking of the fairy village, but there is the flower field, which we can get to just by going around here. Am I at 34 still? Yes, okay. That's fine. Very. You know, everyone knew Ortega. That's... Hi. I'm immediately hit by Ortega being mentioned. Cassius mentioned, yeah. Everybody loved Ortega. I do remember the fairy who thought Ortega was neat. Okay. You know, I'm getting the feeling this might be a little thing we want to do in order to find another piece of, like, you know, like maybe the helm or sword. Or just, like, helping out, honestly, just helping out Gwaelin is more important in my mind. Like, yeah. Like, it could find things to help us out, but I'm more interested in finding out, Hold on. Hold on. This is important. I just noticed this. I need you to watch our shadow. Okay? Like, I'm gonna fly up, watch our shadow. It goes all the way across. Oh, the fairies are here. Because they get to, you know, go give that stupid Dragonlord a royal boot up bum. Bonk him. I'm very happy that, like, Gwaelin also now has, like, combat effect, like, prowess too. Like a traveler's gate. Yo! Yeah. This is where we landed when we initially came here to Elfgard. Yeah. Oh. I wasn't expecting this. Oh. Yeah, I mentioned when we talked about it earlier that Erdrick was left here and couldn't go home, and that's really sad. Like, we know that he saved the world. He did live a full life. He has descendants. But sometimes he'd just have a day where he'd look up to the sky and then wish he could go back. That helm was very well made, we know. Gonna stand out here in the weather for centuries. Yeah. Oh, this little thing really has me. Let's go take a look at a helmet. It's gonna keep having me. Alihan's finest. This is... Okay. Sleep confused, bedazzlement, paralysis, instant death. oh, okay. Yeah, alright. But no, it has me in a similar way to the very somber end of Dragon Quest IV, where the hero is like just leaves the heavenly realm because he can't be there. He's like descended from an angel, but the angels and the dragon god are the ones who also killed his family. And here is like just a little bit of a follow-up to 3 in that way, where we get to see, like, obviously 1 was made before 3 happened, and we just know, okay, we're the descendant of Erdrick, and we fill in that story in 3. But, like, to fill in even more of that gap with just a little bit of, like, yeah, no, he was a hero, but he was also a person. Or, you know, Slyo was Slyo 3, specifically. This is Slyo 1. But, like, that's really touching, I think. And like, feeling very directly connected to that. I also do appreciate a lot that 3 and 4 are the 2 games that we've played where we do have, like, you can play as both a guy and a lady, and, like, we've specifically set up the stuff here with Erdrick so that is still true. It's important. Like, I'm saying he because of playing as Slya, but that's a jump of... I'm sorry, that's going into the defense there. Yeah, I've mentioned, like, kind of talking about how some characters, like, it's a kind of lost to time where, like, we had it mentioned earlier on Gwaelin's grave, like, talking about they, as we talk about Erdrick, keeping it, correct and ambiguous. I think... Oh, we can put away the catsuit. Remakes give me vibes, the absolute love letter to the series starting point. Yeah. I'm feeling that. Okay. Let's put away the thinking cap. You can put away the Glombolero. I don't think I'm using that. Oh, I don't have to. I can still carry all this stuff. No, it's just like, and seeing how this is like so run down here too. Oh, what a really good addition. Two treasures. Two of them. If one of them's a mini medal, we gotta find it. Do we need to carry the second banishing bell? Probably not. Now that we have the mark on. I don't even need to carry the glom at this point, but, like, I am. Nope. Sure. I wanna find everything here if there is another thingy, because this isn't an area I feel like we're coming back to. Yeah! Bum 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 bum. Perfect. That's 35. Okay, I've recovered. No, it's just a little bit of a character for Erdrick, who is this larger than life. Like, Ortega is a larger than life character we're following the footsteps in, but Erdrick is a character that is like Dragon Quest 1 starts with you're the descendant of the greatest hero. And who could they be? Fairy. Alright, let's head back to the metal hut. Prayer ring. Let's go get our goodie. And I think this will be a good spot to save. We'll start next time with getting the Rain's bow, and then we have a Dragonlord to, a dragon to quest. Okay, meditation, a new scroll. Okay. 2 more. 37. And we get a metal wing boomerang. Okay. But first, we'll go talk to Gwaelin next time. I think this is just a good stopping point, but I'll keep it in mind for the start of next time. Meditation. That's it. Abilities? Centers the self in order to summon the strongest healing spirit within. Hold on. I'm gonna... Hey, I need someone to bonk for just a second. I have an item for this. Hey, buddies. Abilities, meditation. 500! So, importantly, that's also an ability. Right? Like, that's not in spells. So we've had multiple fights now where we've been blocked for being able to use more heal, and that's been really devastating. But what if it wasn't?
Thou art a hero indeed. Have care.
And that costs 20, but, you know, that'll do it. What an excellent get for, and like, you know, it's like, okay, are we actually gonna get a prize that, from the mini medals that's worth it, right? Like, what could they possibly give you that's like real? And it's like, well, there are multiple fights that we just had where like this would have been transformative for the battle. All right. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. It looks like next week is going to be our ending. Going over into the Sanctum and getting the Rain's bow should get us the way over to the Dragonlord's castle. And like, there may be some additional hurdles for us to cross in there and such, but I feel confident in our ability to finish up next week. So, thank you all for joining. I hope you had a lovely time with this. I've been loving playing through this, and I can't wait to play through 2 now that, like, if this is how strong 1 is here, I'm very excited for 2. Though we'll be taking a break in between. Builders 1 is going to be our game in the interim. But yeah, thank you all for joining. If you want to catch more, follow, subscribe. Cool Skulls, Slimes, Full Drifters, Mimics await you. Tomorrow's the end of Little Town Hero. Talking about endings of games. I hope to see you there as well. But yeah. Anyway, thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.